So we just wrapped up the fourth year Advanced Building Studio external jury. I'm very pleased to see the entire focus of research, bit of field study, and actually researching and understanding the key concepts of sustainable design, green building, how building technologies and materials are actually impacting the construction of some of the best landmarks, not just in the context of Delhi NCR or pan-India, but also internationally. Personally, I was extremely impressed with the level of awareness which most students came in with, very excited energy levels, and extremely sort of focused on the learnings, the takeaways. And of course, there's always room to grow and learn. But I was just reminded of the days when we were students, and how much we were sort of absorbing, and at what level these students are actually sort of picking up the information.
Right. I think first of all I need to congratulate the faculty. They have done their bit very well, very exhaustively, and they have put in a lot of intense work both in the studio and site visits, whereby it is very apparent from the students their confidence, their expression, their focus, knowledge of each aspects of a building technology in an advanced environment was superb. And their case studies has been very well handled, and the application of all these various aspects of advanced technology has been reflected in their own design work, which has been done judiciously very well. I think I would give the good good marks to the faculty, the institute, which has enabled the environment for such a comprehensive learning.
Actually, I just wanted from you, since you have, our intention was basically to have industry thing also very into
That's
our
important.
model.
That's
And
important.
plus, what do you feel is further improvement which we can have in this? Like it's a 16 week module. So what all you feel should all have been incorporated to take it to another level? Any suggestions for that?
What I felt was that we have catered to a lot of topics in the curriculum. We could have slightly improved upon by doing just two major heads like intelligent building and green and sustainable architecture. So intelligent leading to green and sustainable architecture. And all the other parameters could ultimately add up to that, and a bit more time could have been devoted on the actual implementation of those concepts on our projects.
In fact, that was the
Research was
intent.
good. Research was definitely good, and full marks to adding this particular program in the curriculum, which never used to be there. What I can recollect, even 10 years back, nobody was even thinking. So building construction used to get left out after the third year. So carrying it to the fourth year and keeping everybody engaged in it and giving them a hands-on experience is a very important thing, because tomorrow when they graduate out, they need to be aware of the whole gamut of services and the integration which is required to face the real life scenarios. And the students are really coping up well with the faculty support. So another suggestion which I could make was, like, if we are taking a module on pre-engineered building, so we could have a company or an architect experienced into that coming and delivering a one session onto that itself. So a company or a visit to their plant could be a much better experience.
I think that will be
That's
done.
already happening somewhere.
That is
That's already
happening, but actually we'll keep this in mind and we'll.
So more visits, integrated into it.
I can just add one small thing to what Gaurav was just mentioning. I think this little focus on detail is something which I found not quite missing, but maybe the importance was not really sort of leaning towards the detail aspect. And I feel for a fourth year student to pull it beyond just the sustainable architecture and green building agenda is to then, as you said, to bring it into focus on one particular aspect of the so-called the drawing aspect of it. It shouldn't just become a 2D expression of just mere articulation of plans. I feel that how the space comes together, how the elements form together, each student would have their own sort of viewpoint on a certain aspect of the space. They could sort of zero down on one special aspect of what they've learned from all of those sort of researched elements, the knowledge part, the research part, and then exhibit it in a detailed expression. I think that would, architecturally speaking, from a student of architecture standpoint, it would make it, for example, sketches or little models or or sectional studies.
Simulation of that.
One of the comments I made to the teacher as well was, there was no sectional study, and some of the common answers I was finding is, because that was not really the.
So they were only the plans, like smoke detector plan, fire sprinkler plan, lighting plan. So the third dimension they have not been able to capture.
Although the understanding may be there, but ultimately as an architect to be able to draw it, to express it, I think that would just help the students, especially also in the forthcoming thesis years subsequently.
May I add something here? The aspect that you were talking about, like a little more beyond 2Ds, I think that had been handling because I was part of the faculty a few years back.
Sure.
And all this practice started somewhere in 2013 onward.
Right.
And if you have seen the faculty's room just recently, and in his room also, there are models.
Sure.
Models are same.
Sure.
Prefabrication, geodesic domes, high-rise building. There's any number of models are being done.
Right.
Maybe they may have done, they have not brought it,
Sure.
or that's not part of the.
Or was not part of the deliverables, so to speak. Right.
We have
But take your point.
It's a very good suggestion. We had tried this out earlier, but because of the time constraint, we
I guess part I'm stressing on is the drawing part.
Drawing-
Drawing
Next
model.
part.
No, another good point which he talked about was the digital thing, that is revert, that conflict which is going to be there between
Absolutely.
those services and those spaces.
Absolutely.
That is what is going on. So we'll
You know,
talk
the
later.
area-
Yes. Another observation is we don't have to be very critical about this thing. Let's look back ourselves.
Oh yeah.
How much did we know about it? So
Absolutely.
my suggestion in this case is we got to expose the students to varied aspects,
Absolutely.
increase their vocabulary,
Yes.
increase their awareness,
Yes.
and you can't master within 16 weeks
Oh,
and a day so many subjects. So as the time passes by and they get into a field, they'll always look back. That's what something we talked about. Yes, somebody was talking about it, and we carried forward.
Right.
So we learned. In my opinion, architecture is more of a common sense and its application in the practice, which you learn as much as you put in, as you
whatever-
And yeah, much
Whatever
beyond
the experience
much
you keep
and much
learning.
beyond the studio, the
Yes.
domain of the studio,
Yes.
the school of architecture,
Yes.
frankly. But yeah,
in, in the world of internet, in the world of these so much accessibility is there, it's good that children are able to talk about some building in Los Angeles or somewhere in Singapore or somewhere else. They're away. Of course, our technology doesn't permit that much of kind of thing, but still, we are learning and we are moving ahead.
Certainly.
That's what my take is.
It's a very big positive change which has happened with this curriculum.
Oh, yes.
This was very much required.
Yeah. And it's very relevant in today's
Very,
practice and
very.
what's happening in the world.
I think the children have been in the good hands of faculty.
Yeah.
They've done their bit judiciously well.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Without a shadow of doubt.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your valuable feedback.